true.
The biker
She's
mustache.
probably like, Dad. Who's the
Shave that.
mustache?"
Yes, exactly. And it broke his heart.
Yeah, it did. Did they change his name in Super? Bola? Is it still Bola in? Yeah, I think it is.
It's still in the American. It's Bulla. In the actual
Alright.
in the actual canon, it's bra.
It's bra. Why do I feel? Yeah, that makes sense.
Because underwear. Just like Bulma's mother's
Oh,
panties.
yeah.
Bulma's mother's
Yeah.
panties. Then Bulma has the inclusion of a sister who's been added. Tights. Yeah. Yeah, Bulla
Oh,
unfortunately
yeah.
will never Bulla will never be known as bra. Just
Yeah,
like
that
Bulma's
makes
actual
sense.
name, Bulma's actual name is Bloomer, and Krillin actually states this in the anime for Dragon Ball. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Bloomer."
Oh, I haven't. I'm gonna be a fake fan. I haven't watched subbed version of DBZ.
Oh, I've watched both. I prefer just because I half the time when I watch anime, I listen to it because I've watched it so much. It's just a background noise for me. I cannot stand the Japanese just because, but I've watched all of Super in Japanese.
Right.
I've actually really grown. I've grown to love the Japanese. Yes, Inuyasha is one of them. I've also grown to really love Japanese, the Japanese voice acting for Super. And I love Super. I know people hate Super. My favorite is the top arc.
Yeah, I know. Mine is definitely Goku Black Arc.
Oh yes, Goku Black and the top arc are my favorites. Except I hate the ending.
Yeah, that was
But yeah, no, I love Goku Black. Goku Black Rose is one of my favorite villains. Like I hate Jiren. Don't get me wrong. I like the top arc just because I love what they gave Vegeta. Vegeta's my favorite character. And yes, no, the Goku Black arc hands down is the best arc.
Yeah, it is. All right, where do you want me to put it, Michelle?
Oh,
okay. Sorry, I'm just getting my.
Oh, it's all good. I'm a big like I love anime, like not that much. I don't branch out that much, but Dragon Ball is my big thing for me. So excuse me if I get into it. I was very like interesting when you said rephrase your question. I'm like, no, I have not watched that Heroes promotion thing much. So yeah, I did not know that Bardock or Rose got a tiebreaker for him.
Yeah, it's like, and it's not. And oh crap, I hate stuttering. I always stutter.
Oh, don't worry, I do too.
I'm the only one here without a Dragon Ball profile picture. Mine is Vlad Tempish from Helsing.
Yeah.
You get it? Yeah, turn around, sit down.
It's all good.
All right.
It's all good, Mercer. Not everyone's as into Dragon Ball. Like I know a lot of people who hate Dragon Ball.
I haven't even gotten past fucking Raditz' bullshit yet.
Hey, but you're watching it, dude. Dragon Ball is kind of rough to start with. If you never watched it, it is rough. I have a hard time going back and watching Dragon Ball sometimes. Because I prefer Z.
Is Goku a kid throughout the entirety of the first show?
Yes.
Yes, he is. He does grow up a bit and does age. So towards the end, when he before he fights Piccolo, his junior Piccolo, he is a kid throughout most of it. And then at the end, when he's facing Piccolo Jr., he's in his 20s when he marries Chi-Chi and all that.
Yeah.
So yes.
So then
Goku
he becomes the Goku we know of.
Yes, where he's like 6 foot tall. Yeah.
Yeah, like my height.
Cause in Dragon Ball he's a kid all throughout it, and then out of nowhere he just sprouts up, and Krillin's like, and then Krillin just doesn't grow anymore.
Yeah, he's just a short little guy.
Like,
oh, sorry.
No, and I was to say Piccolo and Goku are one of the tallest out of them.
Yeah. Second being either Whis or...
Broly is bigger than all.
No, yeah, Broly.
Well, yes. Well, here's the thing. I keep almost forgetting Broly has been added as canon now. I keep almost wanting to forget that. But it's a different Broly, though. Not the same Broly. Thank God, because I hate the original Broly canon Broly. Oh my God, I hate Goku because he cried.
I like the character. I hate his
backstory. His original backstory. Yeah, his original backstory was garbage. Now Broly is a great character.
Yeah.
His new one is better. Oh God, I love his new character.
Did you watch the movie?
Oh yes, I've seen all 3 of them. Battle of Gods, Rezef, and Bardock. I own them too. And
you do?
Oh yeah. I own them. I even own all the filler movies. You know, the typical original movies. Yes, all the Dead Zone, all those.
I have Bio Broly, and Fusion Reborn plus what's the other one? I think the other Broly too.
Yeah, there's three
I have all.
Broly. There's three: the Legendary Super Saiyan, Broly Second Coming, and Bio Broly. I own them all.
Yeah, it's second coming.
I own Janemba, which is Fusion Reborn. I own every single one of them, all like 13, 14 movies, plus the canon ones.
Right.
Sadly,
When's the new one
those
coming
are-
out? Yeah, when's the new one coming out?
Well, I just read online that Super Dragon Ball Superhero is going on a hiatus or stopping because they're going to be focusing on whatever. My mom showed it to me. Something about I think it's going to go on hiatus or stop because I think they're going to be focusing on either the anime or something. I read it the other day. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
hoping
heard.
it's still.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm sorry if I overtalk you.
No, it's fine. I do it all the time. We cut off me and my friends cut off each other all the time, so I apologize. You wanna speak?
Yeah, let me. Mercer, how do you think Goku is during the original Dragon Ball? I just want to know.
I don't know.
Just guess.
I don't know. I know he's weaker than Raditz at the time.
True.
Oh wait, are we talking about strength or age? I thought you said age.
Age.
Age. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well,
he's definitely
here's the thing.
older.
If you can know all the time skips, then that's something you got on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm bad with that. But I know for a fact that Goku's are a very young. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I know some of his ages. Just I'm bad
Yeah.
with time skips. I know some skips are like 5 years, some are like 7 years, something like that.
So, are we cutting out the final DBZ episode? Like, is that like not canon anymore?
Well, it is canon. It's just not canon in the same vein because Super's freaking retconning it. It's up to you because it is leading into that. I hope.
Yeah,
because they could.
Pan's grown up.
Yeah, because Pan's been introduced now, which she was only 4 years old at the end of that, and Goku was not nowhere near as strong as he is now. Which means Which means they're gonna have to buff up Oob, which Oob has been introduced. He's born. He's alive. In Super, he's alive. He's been mentioned twice.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like my friends on my end ask me, "Is Oob around?" Yes, he is. He's been mentioned. He's around. Like
he's alive.
Dende mentioned him when Goku went to go recruit 17, and Goku himself mentioned him. Let me tell you right now, Goku during the start of the first tournament is 12.
Yeah. 12, 13. I thought it was 14, but...
No,
yeah.
Krillin is 13, and Bulma's 16 at the start. 15 or 16. I know she's 16.
Oh yeah, I forget. Saiyans don't age like humans.
Well, no, they don't. Because Vegeta stated this, they keep their youthfulness, which is at the end of Dragon Ball Z. They should be pushing 60,
why they're such
60,
good
50
warriors.
years old. Well, yeah, they should be pushing 50, 60. Vegeta's also a preteen.
Oh,
Vegeta was also a preteen before Goku even left Planet Vegeta. So Vegeta's considerably older than Goku. Goku was a baby at that time. So no, Goku's a teenager. Goku's a preteen, early teenager throughout most of Dragon Ball, and he's in his 20s at the end of Dragon Ball when he fought Piccolo Jr. I don't know exact because I'm not great with time skips because I don't care. Like, I should, but I don't. Like, I can't tell you. I know some are like 7 years, some are 3 years, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know all that. I've never been good with that. It's just I'm bad with that. But yeah, no, Bulma is a teenager, which is gross because Master Roshi's over 300
Hell
years
yeah.
old.
Pedophile,
and not just her. He does it to anyone. It's gross.
Yeah.
And he's Master Roshi is pushing for. He has to be like he's 300 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Baba, don't even get me started on her. She's older.
She's an old bat.
Oh God, yeah, she is. I was surprised when I found out that Master Roshi's got eternal youth or eternal life. I was like, well, all right then. He's not immortal.
Okay then.
He's not immortal. He can die. He's just got it. He just can't. He cannot die of old
invincible.
age. Yeah, he can't die of old age. Which is why, and GT, he's fucking rocker. Weird rocker dude. He's all like fucking thin as shit, like he's on coke. Like, what the hell happened to him?
Yeah.
Well, he can be on coke because it won't kill him.
No,
Yeah,
it won't.
can.
But he.
Oh wait, can't?
I don't think so.
That's why he drinks. Alcohol
I don't,
can't
I,
kill
I
him.
don't think Master Roshi can die naturally at all or unnaturally via drugs. He can be killed. I'm sure drugs probably can kill. If that's the case, then him being murdered would be the same as him doing drugs. Then I could be wrong then, because
Right.
Master Roshi
Yeah.
does drink a lot of sake.
True.
I could be wrong though. I don't know. Like, here's the thing though. He does have eternal,
Didn't he
eternal
also
light.
by the name of Jackie Chun at one point?
Yes, that's the tournament that he fights Goku at in the first one. That's the first
Yeah.
martial arts tournament where he introduces himself as Jackie Chun. He only does that so Goku doesn't go easy on him, because Goku has a bad habit of going easy on people that he respects. So he would not have gone all out against Roshi if he were actually him. And, man, that was a great fight.
So why did Master Roshi tell him that he was Jackie Chun?
Because he wanted to test Goku's power. He's his sensei. That was the whole thing. He wanted to test him and Krillin's powers.
So he let
No.
beat the-
Listen. He wanted to beat Goku because Goku has a thing where if he thinks he's too strong, there's nothing left for him to strive for. Master Roshi wants him to continue getting better. If he beats him,
Right.
Goku would think, "Oh, there's people out there that are better than me." That's why and Goku's a Saiyan, so naturally he would still be fighting regardless. But he doesn't want Goku to feel like he's the strongest and not strive to get better. That was the whole reason. So he lied about it. He even did it in the second version of the tournament, where Tien was introduced. I don't think Goku ever learned actually about Jackie Chun, if I recall.
Plus, Beerus did it too with Monaka.
Oh yeah, that's right. The whole Monaka. Yes, he did the whole Monaka, where he claimed that Monaka was the strongest, and then he had to.
Yeah.
Then Hit when he had to fake. Then Hit had to fake his loss.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because I love Hit.
Yeah.
Me and
love
Brett,
it.
before we were streaming, we watched some death battles, and Kirby beat the
Kirby
fuck
swamped out of Fat Boo. Yeah, well, I mean, Fat Boo is strong, and he's got the ability to just eat nonstop. But Kirby's literally just a black hole. I'm sorry, Boo has a thing where if you don't blow up everything, he can't die. He just keeps coming back. Kirby's unfortunately he's one of those characters that you can just turn. They just made him too overpowered.
He's a
Way
gag
too
character
overpowered.
like Saitama.
Like, yeah, well, Saitama's a gag character. Kirby's another gag character. That's what it is.
Yeah, so
Like,
is Arale.
And then,
oh,
and then
yes.
we watched,
Arale Womp Vegeta. Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
whatever
Some sort
the
of
fuck his name was.
gag manga.
Kill,
Yeah,
Aizen.
gag manga. Yeah. like Arale womped both Vegeta and Goku. It was so good. She also womped Blue in Dragon Ball. It was great.
I know, what the hell?
No, that's all it is. Because that's actually one of his earlier works. I'm not really a big fan of Dr. Slump, but like, it's gag characters. Like Saitama punched the dude to the fucking moon. Saitama got punched to the moon and came back. Like, dude. Also, like, half of his workout is what caused him to get what he is. Like, he did crunches, sit-ups, push-ups, whatever it was, and somehow he just gained all this strength. It's insane. Yeah, total gag, but I love One Punch Man, and it's the culmination of other animes. Like, he faces the big purple alien is supposed to be based on Piccolo.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
that
not
big
know
purple
that.
alien. Yeah, that big purple alien. I forgot his name, but it was that big purple alien. That's literally supposed to be based on Piccolo.
Huh.
If you look
Not
at him, he's
bad.
got the same antennae and everything.
Oh.
I actually didn't know that at first until I read it. But yeah, what were you saying, Mercer?
I forgot what I said.
That's why I hate interrupting. Because now I'm like curious. I'm sorry if I do that, guys.
That's fine.
They're fine.
No, I'm not like the biggest anime nerd, but I love Dragon Ball, so.
I love it too.
What
Good.
was Aizen
What do you mean?
that we were watching today? Mara?
Wait, what? Madara.
Madara. Beat the
Madara
fuck
from
out of
Naruto,
Aizen.
yeah.
Beat the fuck out of Aizen.
Well,
And
Madara, here's the
fucking-
thing though. Aizen may be a Soul Reaper who technically is a soul. Madara is a character who's dead and wasn't revived, meaning there's no way to kill him unless you seal him. Because Orochimaru did this in his fight with the third Hokage, where he brought back the previous Kages. The only way to beat them was to use the Ultra Sealing Ninjutsu that killed him, It also sealed away Orochimaru's arms because they're just technically made of paper, and the body that and they used a previous host. So they took Orochimaru took other people who already he killed to bring back the dead. Madara at that point was in his dead state. He could not die anymore because his body just kept regenerating. Unfortunately, someone like Aizen, who may be dead, he's still alive. He can be killed again.
That mortal bastard.
Yeah, it's weird because technically Aizen's immortal too, but there was no way stopping another immortal who just cannot, like, Aizen cannot regenerate his limbs. So you could just cut his arms off and his head off and he can't come back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Madara can, unless you seal him away. However, Madara's biggest downfall in the show is he revived himself. He absorbed the 10-tailed and everything and came back to life. That was his downfall.
Huh.
Because he was, that's how he dies against Kaguya and, well, Zetsu. The black Zetsu or white Zetsu, one of the two. That's how they killed him. Is because he revived and he let his guard down and he was able to be killed. That's why Guy couldn't stop him.
And then we watched one that really pissed me off. Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures versus Alucard.
Alucard.
Oh yeah.
And I've watched Hellsing, but I'm not a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures art style, so I just haven't given it a chance. Not that it's bad, it's just
yeah, I've watched all of it.
Yeah, and then we watched Broly versus Hulk.
No.
And,
Broly should have killed his ass.
Broly beat the fuck out of Hulk.
well, Broly, they're literally the same thing except the Hulk can regenerate. Broly cannot.
True.
However, though, it's the same as Boo, though. The Hulk is the same as Boo, though. You have to just keep killing him until it's gone. That was why Kirby was able to beat Boo, because Kirby cannot be harmed.
Well,
Like, especially when he's invulnerable.
Don't forget Kirby also knocked Boo to the sun and turned into the sun.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Kirby can go invulnerable. Boo can be killed. He just needs to have everything, unlike Cell, where, you know, Cell can regenerate, but you just destroy his brain, and that's it. Boo's entire body is that. So that's why it took Goku's Spirit Bomb to finish him off.
And also, you wanna know how Dio beat Alucard? He crushed his heart.
I don't know anything about that, unfortunately, so I don't know how accurate any of this is.
That shouldn't have killed Alucard.
See, with Kirby killing Boo the way he did, was he just constantly just kept killing him.
Alucard's been
Version of Boo is it?
firing squad of
It was Fat Boo, so his weakest. But he transformed midway through the fight into Kid Boo, which shouldn't have made sense, because Kid Boo was already released. Which already at that point, Kid Boo was already long released, which means Fat Boo can get angry all he wants and cannot make any more Kid Boos.
Right.
So yeah, no, I don't know if that's like if they're talking about like Dragon Ball Z Boo. If they're talking about Boo in general now, Kid Boo is gone. But
yeah.
I think they're just talking about regular Z Boo, which means he transformed from Fat Boo to Kid Boo. He skipped Super Boo, I think.
Yeah, he's now like 21, where her appetite would just come back.
Yeah, oh god, I forgot all about her. I've played quite a bit of fighters. I have not fully beaten it, but oh my god, I completely forgot about Android 21.
Yeah, I got really bored of this universe. I don't know why I re-downloaded it.
Well, Xenoverse is good. I'm not a big fan of. I'm just not. It's more of the same. The first one was fun, but I'm also not a big fighting game guy. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I own most, if not all, of the Dragon Ball fighting games, including Battle 22 and Fusion.
I remember playing one on the PSP, and I destroyed.
Shin Budokai.
Yeah, I destroyed.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I destroyed
there's two of them. There's Shin Budokai and Shin Budokai Another Road.
Ultimate Kamehameha.
The second one is basically what would happen if Boo would appear in Trunks' timeline. I mean, it happened kind of in Super, but that's what the story is based about. That's the story of the second PSP fighting game. It's literally, the story is basically Boo is wrecking havoc in Trunks' timeline, and like a lot of villains are around.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Because, like, you fight villains such as Cooler, and then you got Boo as the main threat, and it's just like, okay, Boo appears in Trunks' timeline, but at that time, that was not a thing. So, you know,
like, there's no energy there. Like, Trunks' timeline is barren.
Dead, yes.
Yeah. Because 17 and 18 already killed half of humanity. Plus
Exactly.
Cell.
That's why when Boo was around, there was not much for him to do because he even stopped Deborah and Bobbity. That's why they couldn't revive Boo.
And Shin dies, making Beerus dead.
Dead, exactly.
So technically they're out of destroyers.
Yep. And I mean, Zamasu and Goku Black, they're not going to be much of a threat regardless because they're the villains. We all know they're going to lose. But still, like, yeah, with them all dead, there was nothing left to stop the gods. That's why Trunks
And
had to
then
revolt.
Zeno, yeah, and then Zeno comes in, he wipes out everything.
Yeah, because Akira Toriyama and fucking Toei and Toyotaro was like, yeah, let's give this a horrible ending for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Because they did that again with Moro too. Vegeta comes in and steals Moro's planet-eating abilities, and guess who gets the fucking win? Goku.
Yeah, Ultra Instinct is a bitch.
Yeah, that's one thing kind of pissed me off about Xenoverse 2.
They did it with Frieza too. They did it with Frieza too. Vegeta's finally getting the win, but Frieza has to blow up the planet, but then Whis has to rewind time, and to give Goku the goddamn win, because Goku's a dumbass who got himself shot in the heart.
Plus, it was from a fucking henchman too. Like you couldn't
his guard was the problem. The problem was Goku's guard was down. A lot of people ask me, why did Goku and Krillin get hit by a bullet? Their guard was dropped. Krillin makes sense. He's human.
Yeah.
It
True.
grazed Goku. It didn't hurt him, but it grazed him. It still could happen though. His
And
guard was
Beerus
dropped.
even noticed it too.
Yeah, and the
Oh, I
amount of times
know.
that
Oh, they
Bulma
all
has-
knew what was gonna happen. There's the thing though. The whole premise of that was Beerus is like telling Goku not to let his guard down. And what did he do? Plop.
Yeah. Can we say Universe's 6? Yeah, true. Can we say Universe's 6 Saiyans are kind of better? Because they actually know shit?
Yeah. Yes, I love Kaba.
I love Kale.
Kale is great too. Kale and Caulifla. I love I'm doing well, Pro Man. How you doing? I Kefla is one of the best. Like, I love their fusion. I love Kale and Caulifla. Caulifla is actually my favorite female. Caulifla is one of my favorite Saiyans. Like, I love her. Like, I was excited to finally get a female Saiyan that isn't from the Broly movie.
True.
Oh, also, I shouted out Pro Man for you.
Oh, thank you. Like,
Yes, they reached. Yeah, that's fun because they all reached Super Saiyan 2 in a time grid of 45
Are
minutes.
there any others that can do Legendary Super Saiyan?
Nope.
I mean, there's Kale, who's the female Broly, but to me, it's not the same. To me, it's not the same.
Also, I can't
She
believe
is literally
goes
she is
Broly.
the female equivalent of Broly. She's the canon of Broly. Then they turned Broly into canon because she gets angry, bulky, huge with green hair. But in my opinion, though, Broly was the first Super Saiyan exists, hence the name.
True.
You can't call her that because Super Saiyans already exist. I'm not sure if she's the first Super Saiyan to go in that time limit because Kaba was, technically. Vegeta got Kaba into Super Saiyan. So Kaba is technically the first Super
One
Saiyan.
is usually triggered by rage.
All of them are, actually.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan in general is triggered by rage. Goku got Super Saiyan 3 off camera. And Super Saiyan 2, by Super Saiyan 2, Gohan was triggered by rage. Super Saiyan 1 was triggered by rage.
And when he finally reveals his Super Saiyan 3 transformation, you can slowly see his hair grow.
But here's the thing:
Kinda cool.
Super Saiyan transformations are triggered through not just rage, but through stress. Enough stress. Vegeta's transformation on the planet when it was off camera was because he was near death. He gave up on wanting to become better than Goku, which then turned him back into an even more cocky state. Once he transformed and took out 19, he transformed off camera, but it was due to stress. It was due to the fact that he was almost dead. It was either die and let the asteroid take out him and his spaceship, and he gave up, and that's what triggered it. And as for Gohan training, though, Gohan had an easier time because he's got Goku's genes and he's half human. So he transformed into Super Saiyan 1, but Goku encountered his Super Saiyan 2 state via that, and then he transformed into it permanently when 16's head was crushed.
You can argue Goten and Trunks, but those were kind of...
They're a special case for some reason. The reason why everyone's just complaining about Universe 6 Saiyans is because the way it was told to them, like, there's a tingly feeling in your neck. I'm sorry, they're
That's
different
whack.
though. So, yeah, there's difference to their
Yeah.
Saiyans though, so I'm just gonna let that slide. I'm
Can
also the
you
kind of
tell
person.
me if this is? Could you tell me if this is true? So Kale is the equivalent of Z Broly, while this Broly is like different.
Yes, to me, she's the
Okay.
canon. She's the canon version of Broly before Super Broly's introduction.
Right. Okay.
She's just the female version, and she literally has the same triggers: anger, rage. She saw what was it, Caulifla getting her ass beat, and then she transformed,
True.
and then Jiren had to stop her. And was good by Axel. I mean, I think we did. We're not talking yet, but I just popped into Supply's chat, and he apparently thanked Mercer, or he told Mercer, "Thank you for me," or something, because he's muted on my.
No. When you did the lurk message, he said he didn't tell me nothing. He said thank you, little B.
Oh,
And
well,
not,
I'm
not only
assuming.
did he thank you, but also he rejoined your Discord.
So yes, in a way we did, but we haven't. He hasn't said anything to me yet. He hasn't came in here yet. I'm not trying to stress it. I don't want to start anything. Not that we will. I'm happy. But yeah, no, like I'm a big fan of Kale. She's all right. I just want her more to have more character growth. Like,
Honestly,
I love Canon Broly. Like he's great. I hated Broly. Always hated Broly. Him being a crybaby bitch about Goku crying was one of the stupidest backstories ever. I'm glad that they changed it. Paragus has always been a cunt, and he's even worse. I thought I saw him in the call. Oh no, this is Mercer's friend who's in VC right now. I thought it was Supply at first because they have a very similar soft tone to her voice.
Another one of my IRL friends that's also my.
Hi.
Howdy. But nah, yeah. Like, I'm so glad they changed that Broly, the original's backstory. They just made him just because he was... King Vegeta feared his power, they blah blah blah. It's kind of the same. Yeah, it's the same. That whole thing is the same.
If King Vegeta wouldn't have gotten scared of Broly's power and let him
try to
stay,
harness it, they would have been able to stand up to Frieza. Yes,
Right.
eventually. Because Broly at a power level as a baby was over 10,000, which is stronger than freaking Goku's over 9,000 nonsense.
Right.
Not at that time. At that time, I'm going to tell you right now, Mercer. Vegeta during the Saiyan arc at full power is 18,000. Goku at Kaioken times 3 or 4 actually, when he pushed him away with the beam struggle, pushed him up to 21,000. That's
21.
his best. That's his best, but with Kaioken 4. Meaning Vegeta is
Sure.
stronger than Goku.
Right.
Because Vegeta doesn't, and not only that, the reason I'm also saying this is Kaioken is a drawback.
True.
Also, Dragon Ball would be a much better show if Vegeta was the main character.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
But to me it would be. But Vegeta himself is not that, like, he has his moments. He's gotten a lot better. If Vegeta was the main character,
Yeah, like
and act the way
now
he
if
is,
he were to die, he would go to heaven instead of hell.
yes, he would. Yes, he
No.
would.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yes, he would. He's definitely
he's a-
redeemed because they actually asked.
much
No, they
better
went
father
during
than-
during the Boo fight. They asked to be revived all the good characters, and Vegeta was revived. Otherwise, even though Vegeta did do the whole Majin nonsense, and he's been still on and off causing a lot. He caused the cell transformation. He caused all the pain. He revived Boo. He caused all the murders. He killed Namex. He still was bad all throughout the series. But he's
He
redeemed.
kills Nappa.
Well, Nappa is a Nappa. Honestly, yeah, that still counts,
Nappa in
but
Abridged
Nappa's
is a lot
Nappa.
more annoying than Nappa in the show.
Other way around there, bud. Nappa Abridged is better. Nappa in the original is
Yeah.
horrendous as a character. Hey, Vegeta!
Vegeta.
Vegeta!
Keep it, please. Can we keep it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, Nappa went from the worst. Nappa is the best character in Abridged.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Nappa is the
Are we there
best
yet?
character. I love TFS.
Just
I
like
do
my favorite
too.
moment from Hellsinger Bridge. Freaking Hellsing, Alucard was fighting Dandy Man, and Dandy Man did like a weird, like a card trick attack on him, and then Alucard wound up on the side of a building, and he's like, "Hey, Dandy Dick, you missed."
Wait
The building.
Wait, Mercer, hold on. Supply? You're in the call, Supply. Hello?
I was wondering how long it would take for you to notice.
Dude,
You guys all knew?
Yeah,
oh, I didn't know. I didn't know.
I
'cause
do.
last
I'm streaming, dude. I don't check my Discord.
oh, I'm
We've been here
sorry.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I was supposed to
It's
say
called.
that.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done.
No, you're fine.
You're all fucking making fun of me. Go fuck off.
I just got here. What the hell?
It's sensitive.
Oh,
I really didn't want to try to make fun of him.
Yeah.
I wasn't making fun of
I
him.
didn't even know. I just found it was funny that we didn't know he was there.
I knew it was here. I heard the notification sound.
I
And I looked.
because I have my phone
Same.
and I don't get it from my phone.
Oh. Alright, time to go kill some monkeys.
You talk about Sans.
Same thing.
And
Okay,
that's oh man. How's your students been?
good. That day supply I had a rough day at work.
Ow.
Yeah.
Aaron.
What?
What, did you encounter a Karen?
No. I work in the fucking cooler.
I'm not gonna make
How
fun
many
of you.
times are people gonna laugh at me today?
I'm not making...
Brett, I was laughing at the fact that I didn't know he was there. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the fact that it was funny that I didn't know he was there.
Yeah, I was just laughing.
And matter of fact, I was laughing at myself.
Well, I'm not observant, and I don't need
I know.
you guys all
I was
stressing me out.
I was laughing at myself.
And I feel like a total fucking asshole for this whole this whole event that's happened between us, this whole thing. And now this.
I like your hat.
Cool.
Oh, I do have good news, Libby, and
What?
bad news.
What?
I have an interview Monday,
That's good.
and that's
What's bad news?
bad.
What's bad?
That is the bad news. I don't want a job.
Oh.
What happened to your gas station gig?
Oh,
Fuck that place.
fuck that job. You know, he's always told me about how that job stressed him out. Well, congratulations on the interview, though. Like, I don't want a job either, but unfortunately, I need to work.
I
actually like a job.
Supermarket.
I'm happy
Yeah.
with my job. Unfortunately, my job's closing their doors.
I want to
I'd
have
rather
my own
a
place.
Supermarket.
Wait, you're working at you're getting an interview for a supermarket? Is that what I heard?
Yep.
Oh, so you're gonna be working in a similar thing, just better, hopefully?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Well,
Gas
is it better
station.
money? Is it gonna be better money?
Job at Walmart on the
Oh,
night.
that is, I have to be part time.
Well,
one
congratulations,
job
though. I hope you
Because
get.
my mom wants me to get Social Security back,
Well,
and they've been.
it's still good that you're gonna get a job. I'm sorry
It's
about
just been a
flipping
whole
out.
nightmare.
I'm sorry about
Are you-
flipping out about noticing you in the call because Byax was like supplies in the call, and I thought he was saying like supplies in the call. I'm like, I didn't think about it at first because I thought you were still upset with me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the whole
I'm like-
incident supply. I never meant to start anything,
Honestly,
dude.
The invite back into the Discord server was just a test.
Like the
So I
day it
heard you-
happened, dude. I
Brett.
was crying my brains out, and I literally stayed up till like 2 in the
Yeah.
morning. I've talked about it with Mercer and Al, and I never once like tried to get them against, or if anyone's against, or if I never
Yeah,
once
I
said anything
must
negative.
have
I
home
was
from
always.
Just come down.
I just didn't understand what the heck. The last thing I recall telling you was trying to help you, and then you tell me not to be in your life and help you, and that really broke my heart. And I'm sorry if I upset you or anything else that was said. So, like, dude, yeah, no, it's just, if you want to play Bloodborne, I'm down, dude, ever. It's just, I was just hoping because the weekends is more
Yeah.
free time. Like, I'm down for
Yeah.
any. It's,
I got pissed off that they ended up doing Bloodborne and Monster Hunter.
oh, well, hey, Monster Hunter's fun, I'm down for that too. Fuck yeah. No, I'm
I have
I'm
to read
sorry.
both of those.
Oh, I'm so sorry about any fight between us. Like, it's both our faults. I'm not gonna say it's either.
Again, also, I'm sorry
we're
for
all
being
at
an
fault
asshole
here.
about it.
And no, I've never once tried to get anyone against you. In fact, I've been nothing but shouting you out this entire time. I've been nothing but saying go support supply this entire time. Ask Al, ask Mercer.
Guess what is on sale on PlayStation? Tokyo Ghoul Re Called to Exist.
Yeah, I can't really do Tokyo Ghoul.
Is that the game?
It's only $8.
I've tried watching it,
Bad.
but I can't.
Watching it in
It's a
gaming
$60
things.
game.
I've played plenty of games that I've never watched the anime for.
I'm not in the
like-
gameplay for this.
The game does look stupid fun. I like beat 'em ups.
PlayStation.
I played Ikitausen, which is another beat 'em up, except it involves women getting their clothes ripped off.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Ikitausen. It's a fighting anime that's all about women and shit. And well, there's a fighting game because the anime is slightly a bit more adult. There's parts where like energy attacks will rip off parts of their clothing. There's a girl in the anime who literally gets raped and murdered. Like she gets raped and beat to death. Like the show is a bit more adult, but in the game, a lot of your characters, when you do when you actually finish off their health bar and do an energy attack, it rips off their clothes.
Jesus.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
for one
What's
thing,
even
though.
worse? What's even worse? These girls are in high school.
Oh.
I'm praying
So this
for
is
one
like
thing,
Donald
though.
Trump, kind of.
I mean, the
Ooh.
anime is good. Yeah, it's creepy. I'm not gonna deny that because Japan is Japan. But no, it's good. The anime is good. I like it. It's called Battle Vixens, the manga, and it's very brutal. The main characters. It's based off like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel, so there's a lot of like all the characters got like spirits of ancient warriors, and the main leaders of these schools have like dragon souls or whatever inside them. They're not actual dragons, but like whenever they go and get, it's kind of like Broly Awakening. So when they get pissed off, they go crazy. And there's a scene in the manga where one girl is literally ripping out and eating the innards of another.
I'm hoping one thing for this game.
Cool.
Very brutal, yeah. It's very brutal. I think I recommend the manga. The anime is alright. I don't really care for it. The first 2 seasons are good. The rest are horrible.
In the manga and the anime for Tokyo Re, the main character Kaneki transforms into a dragon. I am hoping this happens in this game.
That's interesting. All I see is you beating the shit out of dudes with tentacles, like Doc Ock. It looks dumb fun. And I know nothing of Tokyo Ghoul.
Ghouls are basically, well.
Are they like the zombies, or are they like zombies? I've seen previews and bits of it.
Isn't the main character like half ghoul, half human?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
He's overpowering.
Wait, is the main character the guy that wears that like mask that makes his?
Is that who you're playing as, right? Or is that not?
No, I'm playing as Ayato.
So I thought he has a part of like some like metal mask on his face. Is that him?
Nope. The character you're talking about is this guy. With black hair.
Okay, no, because I've seen bits of it, so I know of a character who's got like dark hair with he's kind of like got that Kano face from Mortal Kombat, where he's got like the metal bit on his face.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know jack shit on Tokyo Ghoul. I've only seen bits and
I'm
pieces.
surprised you know Mortal Kombat, Brett.
Dude, I'm 33.
Oh yeah, true.
I grew up with the SNES games, and I've seen the shitty movies.
I think the newer one is actually not that bad.
Wait, there's a newer? Wait, modern?
Yeah, there's
Mortal Kombat movie?
a modern Mortal Kombat movie where Scorpion is actually a good guy in it.
Wow. Sorry, go ahead.
The thing about Tokyo Ghoul from my opinion and the fandom opinion, you're better off reading the manga.
Really?
Tokyo Ghoul the animation is awful.
That's what a lot of people keep saying about Seven Deadly Sins. It's unfortunate too.
I watched it. It's not that bad.
I've only watched the first. I've only watched a little bit before the bad animation kicks in. I've actually enjoyed it. I just gotta continue it. I also watched all of the first season of Dr. Stone. Enjoyed that.
I haven't watched that. I really need to get in.
kid
I'm a
named
very,
Brian.
I like science, but I'm not like nerdy science. But I think it's interesting because it actually uses real science to make shit, and then the whole world goes back to a Stone Age.
Why?
So they got to well, because the universe decided to say fuck you, and everything got
Reset.
yeah, everything basic. No, not reset, but everything turned into stone except for him because reasons, and then like the universe just collapsed. And then it's basically just
Oh.
everything reset. They're still in the modern era. It's just everything turned to stone and everyone's dead. So he has to go around trying to uncalcify everybody. But yeah, it's back to the Stone Age because everyone's gone, technology's gone, and all that. So they have to basically start
Shit's
over.
going
So
straight
he's-
to the fan.
Oh,
So
there's
yes,
one
so
thing
he has to
you'll
sit
like
there and
about
take
Tokyo
like
Ghoul,
plants.
Robbie.
He has to sit there and take plants and try to make shit out of that. And yeah, what supply?
There's one thing you'll like about Tokyo Ghoul that has like
And-
a Dragon Ball Z kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
Half goals are stronger than full goals.
Ooh, so okay, so go on.
Yeah,
Supply.
basically, but
Have I told you my favorite Elsinger Bridge quote yet?
have I told you my favorite?
Bitch, I eat people is mine.
My favorite Elsinger Bridge quote is he's fighting Dandy Man, and he like jumps up on a wall after getting was blown up, and it says, "Hey, Dandy Dick, you missed."
Ah,
Did you just
future
do-
hours
my
to
Did you just shoot
change,
favorite-
bro.
Krillin abridged? What?
My
what?
favorite.
Krillin
Tokyo
gets
Ghoul
shit
quote-
on a lot in the bridge.
Yeah, but he does the
My oh,
he does the Zoidberg.
my
Oh, so does Alucard apparently.
Sorry,
my favorite-
we keep interrupting supply. I'm sorry.
my favorite Tokyo Ghoul quote is "What's 1,000 minus 7?" And the thing special about that is early on in the show, Kaneki lets him get self-captured and get tortured by a full gold named Jason Yamori. And every day, like every minute, Jason would ask him, "What is 1,000 minus 7?" And he keep going down by 7.
Huh.
And there was a gruesome episode where he shoved a centipede into Kaneki's ear.
Wait, what?
Oh,
Ew.
let's go.
Yeah.
I've seen that in another anime, I think, or another something or other. Oh, that's
I've
something
heard
I saw. That
Parasite
sounds
is
good.
pretty gruesome as well.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of it.
Tokyo Ghoul has his
Cowboy
Really
Bebop,
moment.
my shit.
Cowboy
Oh,
Bebop is amazing.
I just fucked with Cowboy Bebop.
Trigun's another one.
Mob
Oh,
Psycho
Black
100.
Clover.
Momosu Gundam was a-
I've
was-
seen a bit of Mob Psycho 100. I did enjoy One Punch Man.
Have you seen any of the Momosu Gundam animes, Brett?
I've seen the original Gundam Wing.
Oh
But
boy,
never
brother,
really, never really was a big fan of
I have something to show
Gundam.
you. My stepbrother builds the models.
Like I enjoyed Gundam Wing, but I was never really like big of a fan, like to the point where I want to watch all of them. So no.
My favorite Gundam game is Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2. It's free on the PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh nice.
And it has,
Yeah,
almost,
no,
it has almost every Gundam in it.
like I know
Huh.
Gundam Wing is not the greatest. Like that's the only one I've seen. I just never really
Dude,
got.
the fucking Mobile
too
Suit is
big-
huge.
I never really got that big into it. It was enough for me to get some figures back when I was a kid, but
On my way.
Fun little fact, Mobile Suit Gundam inspired Transformers.
Really?
Optimus
Really?
Prime is literally the
Mhm.
fucking original Gundam. If you look at when he has his face
Hmm.
up,
That's interesting. I never knew that. I know they're both old. I did not know that they inspired it.
yeah, Mobile Suit Gundam
I-
came out before Transformers.
There's two animes that unfortunately I enjoy, just have bad endings. Death Note,
And Inuyasha.
Action.
Inuyasha's
I
ending.
don't-
Well, no, Inuyasha's
I-
actual
I-
ending. Inuyasha's actual ending is good.
until-
The anime's
yeah,
ending is bad.
Until
However,
the
the final act changed that. Inuyasha wasn't one of them. What I was talking about. It was Soul Eater. Death Note and
Oh
Soul
yeah.
Eater. Death Note and Soul Eater are horrendous. I get it. They gave closure. Light dies, and then the ending, the fucking girl becomes a scythe, a death scythe, and I'm like,
Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Oops, sorry.
oh, sorry,
Wait,
let's
oh.
do that. Let's do that. Let's see, where have I heard this before? Oh, yeah, Ichigo. Let's make him everything. Oh, Goku, let's make him everything.
Hold on.
Let's
Okay,
take him the next Omni King next.
Guys,
Yes.
Melissa Gundam came out in April 7th, which the anniversary for Gundam has just passed.
We'll make him a Kai, make him an Omni King already. So
Exactly. But yeah, no, I'm tired of when they do that. It's like, oh no, but my character is secretly a death scythe now. Yay?
Oh, and Transformers came out September 17th, 1984.
Oh.
Nice. Like Death Note wasn't
So,
bad. It's just the ending wasn't that bad. I was expecting more than just him running away and getting killed.
I hated watching the Netflix adaptation of it. Like
The movie?
Oh,
Netflix ruined Death Note for me.
oh, the
Wait,
live
movie?
action.
I was gonna say the live action. I didn't know they had an adaptation. I knew there was a movie.
Yeah, the live
There's
action
an
was.
adaptation for Death Note on Netflix.
So far, the only best live-action anime adaptation that to me was the best was the Cowboy Bebop one.
I've not seen it. I've
It's
heard
on
of it. I've seen bits of it.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
I heard the worst one is Dragon Ball.
Oh, I was gonna say the only live action that I saw, unfortunately, was Evolution.
I am so sorry.
I saw that in theaters with my ex-girlfriend and best friend, and we went in there with dressed up in our Dragon Ball shit. Everyone was. We all walked out with our Dragon Ball shirts and jerseys on. And I, to this day, do not own that shitty ass movie.
No
Not
one
only-
should. It
not-
should be
not only
forgotten in
that-
time.
I'm sorry, that not only that, but Piccolo and Ozaru being partners. What the fuck, Fox?
Also,
My favorite live action.
Also,
is-
Mai worked for Piccolo. No, fucking
No,
she didn't, because fucking Pilaf was brought Piccolo back out of his sealment, and he basically was just like, "You work for me now."
Yeah, and apparently Ki is
My-
air now. So
Exactly. And
Are
Krillin was not in the
you
movie. And
Yes.
Krillin wasn't in the movie, and
right, you should tell Brady about your Gara cosplay.
Ooh, please do.
I have the Gara. I have the Gara cosplay where he faces Kimimaru.
oh,
I have a question for
His
everyone.
Gara's return, where he's slightly older and is actually stronger, and he's got the long dark robe.
He's also
And,
got
I got the headband, and I also I do have a Tetsaiga, Inuyasha's cosplay sword. I did have Inuyasha's outfit, but that was made by a friend, so it wasn't like professional. But I also
I have
have
a-
the sandals, the headband, which are the headband I bought separately. I have the gourd is shitty though. The gourd is just like a backpack, and it's like a side thing. It's not an official big gourd or anything.
I have a question for everyone.
yes.
What's everyone's favorite live action?
Go see
Ooh.
Dragon Ball. Are you talking about like
No.
anime or anything live action?
Anime live action.
Yeah, I only seen Dragon Ball.
Probably Bleach. Probably Bleach.
Have you seen?
I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Ghost in the Shell?
No, I
have
haven't.
not. I do not. Ghost in the Shell's anime was too confusing for me, unfortunately.
The live action they did.
I heard it's.
outdid
I hear they're good
themselves.
or bad or whatever. I don't know. It's also opinion, so I can't really say. But yeah, I don't. I've not seen them. I'm not. Like, a
Oh,
big
and
fan
Attack
of
on
that.
Titan did one too.
There's
I
also
forgot about that.
yes. There's Attack on Titan. There's the Cowboy Bebop one.
I
I've
thought
seen
about
Attack on-
watching it.
yeah.
Cowboy Bebop is a really good anime, so that's like I'm just trying not to like ruin things for me. Like I'm not letting Evolution ruin Dragon Ball for me, but I don't want to ruin.
Oh,
other
hell
things.
no.
Like I love Cowboy Bebop, and I hear that it's good, the live action.
Yeah, it's
Like
actually
Death-
pretty decent.
Death Note. I hear Death
really-
Notes did
Oh,
well.
fuck it.
I'm not sure, but I hear Death Notes did well. But Death Note for me kind of wasn't even that great. Like I enjoyed some of it, but it just wasn't something I loved.
Their version of the Shinigami that follows, the live action one that follows and light around is fucking terrifying.
That was freaky. I thought Jump Forces was weird.
Wait, the guy that plays, wait, is it the same Shinigami Ryuk?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
he's
same
fucking
one.
terrifying. Like, I prefer the anime version. Like, the anime version's a little, like, this motherfucker hunts your nightmares.
That's what I
Okay,
said.
how faithful is that, at least? Because Dragon Ball's Evolution was unfaithful as fuck. They didn't even have
Yeah.
I got to the point where he met Ryuk, and then I took a look at that motherfucker and I stopped watching.
because
No,
like
thank you.
yeah, because Krillin wasn't even in the movie. Piccolo and Mai and Ozaru were apparently friends or whatever.
Yeah, like what is that?
And then
And Maya's supposed to be, I'm thinking during that time, like an old woman, isn't she?
yeah, she's elder. She's older. She's not even like she's in Dragon Ball. Mai was like early 20s, something 30s maybe. She's young. She's old
Yeah.
normally now. Like even though she's reverted into a kid, she's still like 40, 50 years old, which is also kind of creepy if you think about Trunks' timeline, Mai.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Because she was never in the future version until Trunks'
Right.
timeline, and she and Trunks are like in their Trunks. I know for a fact is in his 20s or whatever. So like, what the fuck does that put her? Because she's always
95?
older.
16 wasn't in Trunks' timeline either.
Well,
No.
Right,
no,
kinda
no,
was.
no. The reason why is because Cell came back and is the original. Cell came back first into the present
Yeah.
timeline, and he changed up a lot of
Um,
things. Trunks came
so-
back and
oh.
didn't and probably altered whatever he altered, but technically Trunk or Cell was the one who first came back. So no, 16 wasn't in it, and 17 and 18 were, but 19 and 20 they were not either. But a lot of this
No,
is also
'cause-
because Akira's editors. I'm gonna be honest with you. The real reasons why these exist is Akira Toriyama. What they really wanted 19 and 20, but his editors were like, nah, these are too old. So they brought in 17 and 18. Then they were
Yeah.
complaining that they're too young. Then they brought in Cell. They were originally 19 and 20 were meant to be the threat.
True.
I've read quite a few of Akira Toriyama's interviews. This is where you hear about Hercule's name being Mark. Mark Satan. Yes.
It's
Okay. I don't know if you know the history why Hercule's name is Mr. Satan, but he's based off one of those shitty wrestlers who talks shit then gets his ass beat. That's why. There's a whole thing about Mark or Hercule Satan getting his ass beat at this restaurant. I think it was like Satan something or whatever. So he took on the name of that because he was about to die from somebody, and then he vowed to never fight again. Hence the my stomach ache.
Oh god, my stomach ate.
Yep, that's the. You want to know this? This is all interviews, not mentioned throughout anywhere else. This is all interviews I've read.
Who is
online.
Fidel's mother? Do we ever know?
No, all I know from the anime. Not sure if this is anywhere because I haven't read the manga in a while, and even then I have the Viz Media publication, so I don't know how accurate they are. Videl mentions in the anime that her mother left. And I'm assuming in the manga, I think they mentioned that her mother passed away. But judging by the anime's version, they mentioned that she left, meaning they divorced. So I'm not sure. No, we do not know Videl's mother.
That's sad.
Yeah, like I can't tell which versions are accurate because the Viz Media publication of the manga that I have is apparently not the accurate one because I know Dragon Ball has like red cover, mine is not. So I don't know if that's because in the manga they call Vegito Vegerat, which is definitely more accurate than Vegito. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the real. You know what I mean? It's just I don't know. I hear that there's a lot of inaccuracy, so I don't know. But yeah, no, they do not mention. They mention that Videl's mother either died or left. I think she's dead. I think she passed away.
Well, if anybody wants to follow my Bridge Alucard fan account, it is the _crimson_fucker 6661. 3 6s and a 1, like my name on Twitch. And Discord.
That's a long name.
But my other Instagram, which is my main Instagram, is Mercer the Blacklight Slayer. Which is just as long.
But I love that they actually call Vegito Vegerat, and it's just like that makes so much more sense.
What about Gogeta? Where did that get that name from?
I mean, it's just Goku and Vegeta, but either way, I don't know where they decide it.
Kakarot and Vegeta, right?
Yeah, well, no, Vegito is meant to be Kakarot and Vegeta, hence the name Vegerat. Gogeta is just Goku and Vegeta's names. Like, it's the same thing, except it's using Goku's human name. Here's the thing, though. They just come out of with the nowhere, just like how Gotenks is like, I'm Gotenks.
Yeah, it comes out of their ass.
Yeah, everyone else was making up names, and he's like, nah, I'm Gotenks.
Then
And then Piccolo was like, your name is Mud, for as far as I'm concerned, when he failed the fusion. I don't... Oh my god. I love Gotenks. I hate their character. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They literally spent... And in the if anyone's seen the anime's versions of Frieza's movie, oh my god, it is horrendous. Gotenks is not in the actual movie, but he's in the anime version, and he flies around the Earth. Then he goes in and headbutts one of Frieza's henchmen in the balls. The fusion deletes, unfuses, and they fly away.
And
I'm
then
like,
Trunks is... Yeah.
That's not in the movie, by the way.
You know what's funny?
They're all like,
They'll be.
What's up?
Frieza actually recognizes Kid Trunks.
So, there's your Kagane, but it's basically about Goldtab. And there's the Kakaju. I believe
Sorry.
that's how it's pronounced.
Yeah, sorry, you multiple people are talking to me.
That's basically a special kind of Kagane.
Ah.
What?
So you're a big Tokyo Ghoul fan besides the game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So supply. Me and Brett were watching Death Battles earlier. One of them was Steven from Steven Universe versus like the main chick from Star versus Evil or whatever the fuck it's called.
Almost the first of Evil. It wasn't that bad.
And I'm like, I think Supply would win this one.
Well, Supply is into Steven Universe. I'm not really into
gonna win because diamonds are almost indestructible.
Oh my god, is that
It's a
me that's
lot
happening?
to
Because
fix
Supply,
better.
I'm sorry to say this, but is it me that's doing this too? Am I the only one hearing this? Supply is going very robotic right now.
Oh no, you just did it on mine.
Oh, then
mine too.
audio is fucking up. Oh, okay, then it might be me? Hold on.
Not as
Or
bad as
me.
what I tried to talk through my computer.
Well, because I don't know, I could be one of our internets are pooping, because Supply's stream just had a decoding error, but that's my end. Like, I just saw his stream just break, not that you actually
The
did
thing
Supply.
people don't realize about Steven Universe is Steven can't be Saturn because he's half human and half gem. So he can't be Saturn.
Shattered?
He can-
I thought you said Saturn for a
killed.
second.
But he can
Saturn.
be killed though.
Yeah.
But he can be killed.
It'll be a lot to kill him because of Pink Diamond's powers.
Hold on.
She has bad anger.
Oh my god.
What I want
Why
to
don't
know,
they just make an anime out of this? Because it sounds so anime.
what I want to know is, how the fuck did a gem have sex with a human and spit out a kid?
Easy. Rose Quartz manipulated her vagina into a human vagina.
Because a
I mean, apparently no
dick
one
and a
knows.
vagina, that's how.
Apparently Goku has Goku's an idiot, but apparently everyone has a hard time understanding that 17 and 18 are cyborgs.
Yeah, they could have kids.
Oh,
It's
how do
18
androids
years
have...
kid.
Also, Akira Toriyama doesn't know science, so he calls everything androids. Cell, 17, 18, none of them are actual androids. They're cyborgs, and 7 and 8 and Cell. 16 is a full-on
Pure android.
android. Cell
You can
is
argue-
not either because he's pure organic. He's made from the cells of everyone. He is not... He has maybe a robotic enhancement, but he is pure organic.
Is
Yeah.
there a way that you can turn Cell good?
Nah, take out the Frieza.
Probably not.
Well, yeah,
Maybe.
take out the
I doubt
Frieza.
it.
Yeah,
Take
well,
out the-
Frieza's becoming less and less evil. He's not good, but he's not nowhere near what he was.
Yeah, just take out King Cold
Yeah,
and
take
Frieza.
take out Cold especially. Yes, yeah.
And then manipulate the new genetics for the new Saiyans, and then you have perfect Cell.
But yeah, no, they could. There's no way they probably can reform Cell because he's probably got the hatred for his Frieza and Cold cells definitely probably makes them hate more. Like Frieza still hates regardless. He's still gonna be a dick. I mean, literally after being revived during the Tournament of Power, he went back to ruling his army. I mean, he did the same thing when he was revived in the movie to begin with. But I don't expect too much out of him still, because he's strong, but he's not strong enough anymore.
Yeah,
And
21 is a separate case because, remember, she's not evil to begin with. She was... That's kind of awkward how to put it. Like, although she has...
she's also Majin.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Majin does to her, but yeah, she's like a cyborg. She's like a Majin android. It's really coming. Weird coming in.
Yeah.
Hot though.
Yeah.
No, I was like, whoa, this is strangely turning me on. No, I actually found the original, like, her human form. She is gorgeous. No, she is an interesting character from Fighters. I have to actually beat the story. I only didn't because fighting games are really not my thing, but like I love the
She's also in Kakarot.
There's who?
Well, she's also in Kakarot too.
Oh, that's right, she is. Well, I haven't finished all of Kakarot. Again, because I played a lot of it. But I enjoyed Kakarot, but it got too repetitive. That's right, she is in Kakarot.
What?
For me, Kakarot is way too grinding right now.
Kakarot's a better game. It's just it's too much. I don't like that they claim it to be an RPG.
It's not really.
It's a fighting game
with
yes. Well, here's the thing. They claim it to be an action RPG, and it's to me. I was expecting it to be to be a remake of Legacy of Goku, and it unfortunately it wasn't that. And no, Xenoverse 1 was great. It's just too much of the same though. And again though, it's still a fighting game through and through though.
Also, my Saiyan in the second game wears Vegeta's classic is like, you know, like a weird suspender vest thing that he wears.
Battle armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, his stretchy battle armor, the blue the blue with the metal plate or whatever.
The blue spandex.
Mine is my character's is black and red, and my character's skin color is pure white.
Oh man, I really would love to get like cosplay of that spandex armor. I love that because I love that they actually gave it a reason for why it stretches, and it was cool. They don't tell you that until later, but you know, because it always did. Because Vegeta grew. Sorry, does Broly what now?
Does Broly wear Saiyan armor?
Yeah, kinda, but
not the same. Not the same. He has his own like outfit that he wears because he was raised off a different planet. He would have if he wasn't. If Vegeta wasn't an asshole and tried to murder him and sent him off, he would have eventually been a part of the Saiyan army. No, he was raised on a different planet, so unfortunately, the canon Broly has his uniform with the ear of the big green thing that his father shot. The canon Broly, non-canon Broly, doesn't have his own either because he just rips his clothes off anyway.
yeah, that's some drippiness.
He likes being naked.
But in terms of like the same armor from Vegeta, nah, he doesn't. Because he wasn't raised. He wasn't raised on planet Vegeta. He was already sensed as a danger and threat, and was nearly murdered. And then he was sent off, and then Frieza murdered Paragus. And I'm only talking about I'm talking about the canon movie, not the filler fake movies.
They used when they did Death Battle, they used the canon.
The
Broly,
canon
right?
Broly, yes.
Yeah.
The one that has the green pelt around his waist, yes. He also
Now,
has.
if this was Z Broly, then it would be a different story.
Z Broly also has yellow hair until he transforms. This one has the green hair normally.
Yeah.
You can also he has not only that his designs are completely different. If you look at the two comparatively side by side, they are drastically different.
Yeah. And plus, it's not really legendary. It's like full power, but same thing.
Yeah, same concept. He wasn't even really the first Saiyan because he wasn't canon up until this point. You can't really consider him that no more. Like, yeah, he was the first Saiyan to be transformed into a Super Saiyan, but this is all off camera.
Yeah, true.
Not only that, he was later introduced as canon. So yes, he's the legendary Super Saiyan. It's a different transformation type, but I don't know anymore. Like
Hey,
I'm gonna
Piccolo's the
probably
ultimate Namekian.
yes, yeah, which kind of like went away.
Can Piccolo cry?
Environmental.
Species capable of tears?
Yeah, they absorb water.
I mean, yes, they can cry. They just don't
Okay.
eat.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't need to eat?
No,
No.
they live off water.
Which means
They're
he doesn't
called-
need to shit, he only needs to piss.
I mean, I don't know about that. They in the bridge, they literally call them slug people.
True.
Oh.
They don't live
Same
off. They
with
live.
the
They
androids.
get. They get
Namekian.
nutrients. Namekians will get nutrients from water and water only. And well, they're Agisa plants, but that's it.
Well,
That's there
sunlight
for
too.
oxygen. Their plants are just for oxygen. Their water is their source of nutrients. They don't eat. They don't legitimately eat. That's.
No.
It's weird that that's now. That's weird that that's a canon thing. Like, why does it matter? Like, he's not Goku. No.
No.
Goku
then
needs
again-
to fucking eat.
Then again, there's a funny. I don't remember if the scene is filler. It's the part where Goku fishes and Piccolo's like, "Oh, fish again?" I'm like, Piccolo, you don't eat. Because apparently
Oh, yeah.
because Chi-Chi was bitching that Piccolo was a guest at their house again for like another day or whatever, and it eventually led into the whole Piccolo Goku driving.
Oh, I learned
Oh,
about
yeah.
I learned something new about Dragon Ball.
It's the time. I think if I recall correctly, it's around the area before the Cell games began.
Hey, Brett, is your shield supposed to be transparent like that?
Yes, the jellyfish enemies are transparent in this game. Yes. Yes.
Oh, your shield is the head of a jellyfish?
I mean, it is, yes. But it's not a drop from them. It was a set drop, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
I
called
like your
jellyfish.
story.
Jellyfish.
Berserk.
Yeah, my sword or my weapon, my shield is called a jellyfish shield. Yep. My sword is very similar to Berserk because the Berserk is the inspiration for souls.
It'll be.
Yes, what's up?
I learned something new about Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah?
Baba can bring people back from the dead.
Yes, for a day.
Yeah.
She
I
did
didn't
it.
know that.
She did it with Grandpa Gohan. Baba's tournament when Goku first goes and tries to get the Dragon Ball from Baba. The first time you encounter her, she has an entire tournament. The final fighter is Gohan, and he's dead.
Yep.
She can bring them
For the
back for a
most
day.
part, it was
You-
beyond to the.
You don't
Supplies.
understand the mental bullshit that must have did to fucking Goku.
Also, Supply, do you remember when Goku died after Cell? You remember how he came back
Yeah.
during that tournament for those days? Baba. Baba was the one that brought him back. Not only that,
Yep.
do you remember why he shortened his time frame? Because
Super Saiyan 3.
Yep. Super Saiyan 3 cut his time down because he's not alive. So instead of expending energy, he expends time.
Well,
Well,
I also
Goku's
like
dead.
watching his hair grow in real time.
That was cool. Well, technically, that was the canon reason. Goku's not alive, so he can't expend energy, but yet he can be killed. Yet you can die again. If they die again while they're dead permanently.
Like Beerus, except forever.
Yeah. So like that's why instead of Goku, running out of energy during his fight with Boo when he transformed, as well as his showing to Goten and Trunks, which is what actually killed at this time, he just ran out of time. He actually he only had 24 hours, a lot of that time left. That's why he gave up the training to Piccolo. Plus, he wanted to stall so Trunks can get the radar and all that because they were about to go to West City and destroy.
Right.
Yep. I'm glad to have another Dragon Ball fan to talk with. Supply is a
Thank
big
you.
Dragon Ball nerd too. Probably doesn't know nowhere near as much as I do, just because how much I've watched it. But he's a big nerd with it too. He's watched Super and stuff like that. I don't think he knows anywhere near what we do, just because I'm sure me and you have watched it. Spent most of our lives watching. There's a lot
From an early
that-
age.
Yeah, and then there's the people on YouTube like Quaman and them. They know a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
But they annoy me though
Mhm.
when it comes to they're like, which Boo is the strongest? And they're like, Kid Boo versus Super
no.
Boo, Goten or Gohan absorbed. I'm like, look, That's not a true form. It's him absorbing. Super Boo is weaker than Kid Boo because, one, for the fact that Kid Boo to me is the strongest because he's the final true form. He was the original. I'm not going to consider Super Boo stronger, and technically the Kai's weakened Boo.
Oh yeah.
Like the fat one made him fat, but also gave him goodness. That's what weakened him.
Yeah.
I get it, his fusions or his absorptions made him stronger, but the Kais were not even that strong. Why would that
Super
make him
came
stronger?
Super came out July of 2015. The original Dragon Ball came out in 2090. No.
2090. Excuse me. Did we just
No,
progress?
wait, no.
The original Dragon Ball is 84. Dragon Ball itself is 84. It came out here. Well, okay, it came out here. I'm talking about like its original run was in '84 in Japan.
Dragon Ball Z came out in 1989.
Yes, Dragon Ball is over 30 years old. It's older than me.
It's
I'm
older
born
than
in
me.
'89. Yeah, I'm born in '89. It's older than most of us.
Oh, so you grew up with Z?
I mean, technically, yes. I didn't see Dragon Ball until I was in 6th grade. Yes.
So
I
you
grew up with GT. I grew up with GT, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I
Are
feel
you?
bad for you, Ron.
Well, it depends on your age frame or time frame. If you're younger than me, then that makes sense.
Brady's around my age.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Even though Dragon Ball has been airing still since Dragon Ball GT,
She's gonna die. Don't let her
it makes
do
sense
that.
because yeah, you're a bit younger. Again, I didn't grow up with Dragon Ball. No, I grew up with Z. That's why I like it better. But I did not see it until I've always liked the thing where it's like, man, I want to always wonder what this life was like when they were kids.
Bleach came out on October 5th, 2004.
I've always had a thing like, what would their life be like if they were kids? And then Dragon Ball came out, which I thought at the time was something new. But now I realize, no, Dragon Ball was before. Dragon Ball Z is Dragon Ball. There is no Dragon Ball Z, because in the manga it's just all Dragon Ball. It's just like how Naruto is, in the anime it's Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. There is no Shippuden, it's just Naruto.
And then my favorite Bloodsucker anime came out in the October 10th, 2001.
Ooh, Torah?
And then Hellsing Ultimate came out in 2006.
Mm.
What's so funny?
I'm just laughing. I'm happy. I'm not laughing about anything. I'm just happy. I'm having a good time. That's all. I'm having a ball.
I just put my favorite Heath Ledger joke in your chat.
Why so serious?
Yep. Remember he was the Joker, and that was like the famous line.
Yes. Yes.
You've been shooting for 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 58 seconds.
Nice.
I have to click there quickly.
Are you still streaming Supply?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that your the notification popped for me. I'm like, ooh, Supply, and I clicked on it.
I'm thinking about doing online fights, but then again,
In what?
Xenoverse 2, but
I
It's
haven't
called
played that
Xenoverse.
game
Yeah, there's not a single fucking Z in the name.
I have not played Xenoverse in forever. Like, I beat it. It bored me because it was just more of the same. But, like, I'm also not into PvP, so I don't do online fights or play, like, fighting games like Street Fighter.
I've had more game time with Goku Black than my own custom character.
huh.
I know Supply's
do you
big into
know about the-
Xenoverse.
Do you know about the DLCs? Or you probably
I do, but
Yeah.
I've never played them. Yes, no, I do. I've used to watch TFS play it. I know about them briefly. I don't know much, no, but I know Supply plays Xenoverse 2 a lot. I'm still surprised that game's I just got bored of it. Like, it was more of the same. I just enjoyed the story, and that was it, though.
yeah. They're adding Omen. Finally.
Oh, shit.
After.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're adding Ultra Instinct Omen.
Oh, shit. Wait, they have the others, then, I take it, then. They have Sign
Yep,
and
they have
Mastered?
They have Master, just Signs coming up in the new DLC.
Nice, nice,
They
nice.
should
Wait,
put-
wait, so then they have Moro in them, or no?
No, they have
Oh.
full power Jiren and regular Jiren, and they have God of
Ah,
Destruction
okay.
top.
Okay.
How
Okay.
how do you get the normal Goku Black? Like you start out with Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose
Rose?
Goku Black.
Oh, you mean his base form? I
Yeah,
That came
wouldn't.
in
I don't
the.
know.
no, I don't know.
That
I
came.
don't actually like his transformation. I
love
It
Rose.
came
prefer.
in with the base game. Like it wasn't really a. Was do
It's
you count?
DLC or
I don't count it as a DLC.
Why
Base Black?
so
and DLC.
serious? Saru? Oh, serious. You spelled it wrong. Look,
fucking-
man, I'm not here to be an asshole. It's just I am very anal. That's just
Same.
me. I get that way because I'm used to my best. I have a few friends in my life that were very bad at spelling. My best friend Reaper is also not the best at spelling.
Oh,
So he
supply
asks
redeem.
me. Let me make sure I don't have anything trying to stack my ass. I do pay attention to chat here and there, but I've been looking at my game, so thank you for keeping me up on it.
Yep.
Because I just noticed your messages, Mercer, because I haven't been looking at it.
I decided to be a narcissist to shout myself out.
That's
They
fine.
added all of Zamasu in black too.
Interesting.
Who's
Oh
nice.
wait, hold on. What would happen if some fucking green dude fused with Zamas? What if
Green dude?
Zamas would
Oh wait,
That's
Zamas?
what,
Zamas. Well, Zamas did fuse with Black, which is Zamas fusing with himself. Are you talking about that? Because
Yeah.
I don't know.
yes, yes.
Then it'll turn into this thing.
Zamas did fuse with himself, except Goku Black is, or Zamas inside of Goku's body. Yes, they fused with
Yeah.
themselves. They made that weird, creepy angel thing that literally malformed and turned into a sludge pool.
I
Because
call him a
Goku,
jack off arm.
yeah, only reason why that happened is because Goku's Black Saiyan body
What?
is
Yeah.
is mortal.
Yeah.
Even though God,
The only-
even though he's both Zamas, which are gods, Goku Black's body is not a god.
Yeah. Which,
The sludge
funny
moon.
enough, I didn't know, I'm surprised nobody noticed. He was stuck in his base form the whole entire time. Zamasu could have went Rose and wiped them all out, but no.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. What's good, Cones? How you doing?
Like he could
Welcome.
have transformed into a Super Saiyan state, but decided not to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of mistakes. Goku Black arc is my favorite arc, but there's a lot of mistakes. Like the ending.
Yeah.
Trunks getting the win should have been it, man. That made me so happy. Because Goku didn't get the win. Goku technically didn't, but they wanted to. That's why they gave him that stupid, I'm gonna have the Omni King blow it up. I mean, technically, I guess that's really the only way to stop him since he fucking became the planet after that.
Right. I like the manga variation a little bit better, but
Oh, yeah. Stream's going well. I'm just talking with a bunch of friends about Dragon Ball and anime, and me and my buddy Supply made up. So I'm very happy. I'm not
like the names of skills, like
Yeah.
Justice, Celestial
Oh,
Hammer.
God. Oh, no, I'm... Like, Zamasu himself is not a great character, but Goku Black, however...
Oh, perfect.
Like, I don't like the arrogance that Zamasu has.
That they fucked him over in Xenoverse with his custom mentor anyways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oof.
You think he could have a Goku skill, but no, he only has like God Fist and stuff like that.
Oh god, that's horrible. Yeah, that's butchered. Like I love
Yeah.
I love RPGs. So like Kakarot was fun, but it's limited to a more of an action game. But my favorite games for Dragon Ball is the Legacy of Goku franchise, as well as Fusions for the 3DS.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, Fusions. That was a good
So-
game.
Yes, it is, because they even added in Super, so Zamasu and Goku Black are in it, and I loved it. I loved it. So good.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm trying to.
And then there's the Attack of the Saiyans RPG, which sadly at the end of that, if anyone's ever beaten it, they literally show Frieza as a
God of Destruction?
as a like a little trailer nod. So like I even have a name
Oh
for it.
my god.
Dragon Ball Z: The Wrath of Frieza.
Really?
But That sadly never got a sequel. Attack of the Saiyans sadly never got a sequel.
Oh, that's sad.
Was that one of the good
No.
ones?
Yes, it's a straight up turn-based RPG. Yeah, if you're into Final Fantasy, it's basically what it is.
I only like Crisis Core.
Well, I'm
This
just
is the-
I'm just saying for anyone who likes RPGs that are turn-based, it's amazing, and they have and RPGs like Final Fantasy have optional boss fights that are like the strongest. Broly. You make a wish to fight Broly. The
Seriously?
non-canon Broly. Yeah, the non-canon Broly, but yeah, he's stronger than
piece of shit,
Vegeta.
bro.
He's the final boss. He's like the true hit
You
boss, so
ain't
you get
wrong,
to face
Tom.
Broly, which
You
makes no
ain't
sense
wrong.
because you beat him in the Saiyan Saga.
Really?
I mean, that's where it goes up to Vegeta, so it's the Saiyan Saga, yeah. And
Oh, yeah,
Broly is on Earth also.
Um,
Broly doesn't come to
Okay.
Earth until the
Oh.
second movie, which at this point is during the Boo arc.
Brett,
What?
depending on what planet they're on a Saiyan is on, does it also dictate their power level?
I mean, it depends because Planet Vegeta's
No,
10
but it
times,
does affect their
Vegeta's
gravity level.
Planet Vegeta's 10 times the gravity of Earth. It just depends on where they train. Like Earth's
what I'm
gravity
talking.
is Earth's gravity is very light compared to Planet Vegeta,
Yeah.
which is why Vegeta's training in 300 times gravity all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because he's
That's why.
used
No,
to
I'm
Planet
going to tell you
Vegeta's
this right now,
gravity.
Mercer. You're right. This is why Vegeta was naturally stronger than Goku because all his life he was in conflict all his life, and his planet is
Yeah.
before it was destroyed. He was naturally training in 10 times gravity. When he fought Pui Pui, even he was like, "My gravity is stronger than that of Earth 10 times." And then Vegeta's like, "I've been training in 300. I don't even feel it."
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we watched that actually.
I love that I just did Pui Pui's voice. His the voices like that are easy. I can do.
Yeah.
I'm perfect.
Which is a bridge cell.
Well, yes, it's
A
more
bridge.
based off of a bridge, but it's accurate. A bridge is very accurate. Then there's there's first form cell.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah.
Oh my.
Hey, quiet sweet guy, how you doing? Yeah, and then there's Nappa Bridge. Hey, Vegeta. Vegeta. Are we
I
there
like
yet?
how Xenoverse put that in. I like how
Yes.
Xenoverse put that in.
Yes, their voices. Some of the actual voice or TFS's voices are in there. Even though Toei does not like them. Toei literally gave because for one they were abridging it, so a lot of their that's why they kept bringing it down. They also told Funimation, who is trying to work with them because they're friends with a lot of people from Funimation, that they don't want them working. That's what they've stated. I'm like, the fuck. So like they have their own actual works, but unfortunately they stopped Bridge because one, it was a lot of work, but also they had to keep fighting Toei Animation to keep it up. The amount of bullshit that they went through just to keep a bridge going up until Cell, which is where it ended. Yeah.
I don't like a Toei because they can suck a dick.
Ooh, stretch again? Give me a sec. Yeah, no, Toei can suck a dick. Sometimes. But, like, I mean, I have nothing against them. It's just, they're just doing it for fun. And unfortunately, it's copyright issues because they're literally using they're using the footage with changing voices. Technically, yes, that's copyright, but they're big enough though to the point where it's if it was anyone else, if it was me that was doing this, they probably wouldn't care
Yeah.
because I'm small. You know what I mean? It's because TFS is big, and also they're known. They actually are voice actors. Like that's their job. One of them. That's why they do a lot of gameplay. That's why TFS does gameplay because they need to make money to live.
They should do a Bleach abridged.
Someone probably has. There's a bridge for a lot of things. I just don't outright.
Yeah.
I would love if they did a breach, but they're not gonna do any more actual bridges. I don't know if any. I don't think they're gonna be doing official bridges anymore. Like, cause TFS it wasn't them. They worked with people who did it. There was a Naruto bridge where they worked on. There's a Pokemon bridge that they worked on. Yeah, they worked on quite a bit. Like, Kakashi is supposed to be making fun of David Bowie. I'm not David Bowie. And then Naruto's got the weird smoker voice.
It's me.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
it's not that deep. It's My name is fucking Naruto. It's got that voice.
Jesus
The
Christ.
old man Naruto bullshit voice.
It's glamorization, David Bowie. Stay hydrated, my friend. I appreciate I appreciate you quiet so we can. I'm glad I can make y'all laugh. No, I love Naruto Bridge. Naruto Bridge is great.
I need to watch Naruto Bridge.
Oh, I'm dying.
I need to watch Naruto Bridge.
Oh my god, it is good. Sadly it's not that long. Like they don't go anywhere. I think they face Sabuza. I don't remember where it goes up to. I think they face Sabuza was the last that I recall.
I like the My Hero version. That's funny.
Oh, I gotta check that out. Because there's a fight. They did a movie, one of the Naruto movies, where they're doing the narwhal swimming in the ocean song. It was so good, so fucking good. Glamour Rock. They said something like they want their references back or whatever. They're like glamorization David Bowie or something like that. They're all making fun of like rock references. It's weird. And then Pokemon Abridged was pretty good.
Oh, that's this.
Could you guys please stop getting me to stretch, please?
I'm
Please.
sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, but you're stopping my gameplay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, guys. You're just worrying. You're taking care of me. It's stopping gameplay. Unfortunately, any other streamer would not care. Unfortunately, like this is why I made my redemption so damn high. I don't want it repeated like this. And stretching is something I don't like doing because I have to get up. I want to just not move. I'm lazy. Please, can we stop?
All right.
I appreciate you guys. No, I really do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an asshole. Is this game fun? I love Dark Souls. I'm gonna say yes it is. Very, very fun. I love Dark Souls. I love action RPGs. I love being able to just search a world, find shit, make my own build. So you can be a strength build with a big ass weapon. You can be a strength build with smaller weapons like katanas. You can have magic, or you can be a combination of them all. Because you can allocate your own stats. You can choose what you want. Which is really cool. But yeah, you get your own like outfit. I love games that have like when you get like outfits that show up on your character and stuff like that. This game is also open world, meaning like Dark Souls is not like open world, but you can kind of do a lot of things out of order. A lot of level design links to each other. They call it the Metroidvania because it interlinks a lot of level designs loop. This game is open world, so there's like I can go and fight one main story boss that's like way too strong, and then I can go fight another main story boss like in the end game and who is like a bitch, because there's a lot of bosses that I've been fighting that are like way too easy that die in like 3 hits, and then there's some story bosses
Can
that
you
take
go kill the end boss before you even get to the end of the game?
It depends on the procs. Because the other games, they need you to kill a certain amount of story bosses first, so not necessarily. It just depends on what the procs are.
That'd be kind of funny.
If,
Like,
if this game doesn't require me to kill every main story boss, then technically I can go kill the final boss and then go and kill the other bosses, because Dark Souls, the later Souls games, don't kick you right into New Game Plus right away, unlike Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 do. So Dark Souls 2 and 3
Sekiro.
do not... And I'm not counting Sekiro in the supply, because that game is does not have enough replayability, unfortunately. But also, that game is very linear compared to these, unfortunately. Like, I love Sekiro, but its replayability is horrendous. I only played it all to platinum it, and that was it. Like, I have not played that game since. Aside from like what bits I felt.
Yeah, the only replayability that Prototype has New Game Plus.
Like, the other games were like, go to New Game Plus, like, and then in 2, 3 and Bloodborne has it automatically go into New Game Plus. But 2 and 3, they ask you, do you want to go to New Game Plus? And then if you say no, you can continue again in case there's any optional fights you didn't finish or any items you missed that you want to go and search. Then you just sit at your bonfire, which is your checkpoints for each like section or, you know, spots that you rejuvenate, respawn enemies. It'll have a prompt to go into New Game Plus. Also, this game has co-op, meaning if you want to play with a friend, you can. However, it's not like a similar co-op where it's like you can journey through the whole game together. It's parted off by areas that have a boss. So if you're in an area that has a defeated boss, you cannot summon.
Brett,
Yes.
heads up, just in case you ever finish Fallen Order, it punishes you for exploring.
If I ever finish what?
If you ever start or finish Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order, it punishes you for exploring.
Why?
I don't know.
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, it discourages you from exploring. It makes enemies
Well, do
enemies
they-
a lot
Oh,
harder.
well, are enemies... Is this without New Game Plus? Is this New Game still?
Yeah, basically, yeah, in a way.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, because New Game Plus and on gets tougher slightly. If it's New Game still, the enemy should be not be any stronger. So are you telling me that they make the enemy stronger, so you just go straight to New Game Plus? 'Cause
like,
that does not make sense.
You get Dathomir, the ability to go to Dathomir, when you complete the after the prologue. Do not go straight to Dathomir. Those enemies are really freaking strong. You do not go to Dathomir first. Go to the other one. I forgot the name of the other planet, but you do not go to Dathomir.
Hmm.
Ashik.
I haven't been to Kashyyyk yet. I've only been to the planet after the prologue planet.
Interesting.
The one where you fight those
I'm-
giant.
I will be
frogs?
playing that. I enjoyed a bit of it. I just haven't got too far into it because usually I love the games that I play, and unfortunately that didn't. It hooked me, but unfortunately it didn't hook me that much. Because I played a bit of it, and then I just branched off to other things.
Would you say that it was would you
It
say
was
that
enjoyable for a Souls
that well no that Force Unleashed could be a Soul style game if you changed.
No, not at all. They would have to literally add level ups. They would have to change the combat. No, that game, Force Unleashed, is a very action. It's an action heavy button prompt type of game. Meaning like you would weaken an enemy, slow them down, and then you would hit like this button and it would do an insta kill on them or whatever. Like nah, Souls.
I went from
Souls.
Tokyo
Souls.
Gold to Tokyo Gold Re.
Souls games are like learn boss tells, dodge, hit once or twice, repeat. That's why, like, when you watch DDP play it or whatever, you would see him like dodging some attacks when he fights normal enemies, and then he would like get a backstab on him or something, or find a weak point
Ghost
to
of
hit him.
Tsushima would be a
Ghost of
Tokyo Gold
Tsushima
Re.
would be a similar, but I have not played enough of Ghost of Tsushima. Another one would be Nioh.
where you play as an undead samurai, right?
Something like that.
I think
Something
I played
like
a
that.
little bit.
And
I think I
it's
played a
co-op.
little bit.
It unfortunately though it's like it'll you'll choose like missions instead. Like you would have to beat the mission first and then you can go up. From what I can tell. I enjoyed it though, but it wasn't like fully open world. Like it was like mission select. It was very closed.
I want to play the Van Helsing game.
You mean the movie, the actual movie game? Because you mean the PS2?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I've played it. It was alright. I don't know if it aged well or not. I haven't played it since.
Does that use models as well?
Yes, it does, because it's PS2, yeah.
Uh,
I think it's also on other things. I think it was on other things. It could be on GameCube and Xbox. I know PS2, GameCube, and Xbox got a lot of the same games. I'm not sure, though, but that was on PS2.
I can play GameCube games with my Wii.
Yeah, GameCube is our Wii is backwards compatible. I have a mod.
What you're trying to tell me
Is all
is-
GameCube games work on the Wii? Yes.
hold on, that the Wii is basically the GameCube 2.
Essentially, yes. Well, I mean, it's Nintendo also, but yes.
And then the Wii U
Is
was-
shitty. Well, the Wii U is useless.
was the
Useless.
version of PlayStation 3, and then
Nah, that's being generous. No,
That-
Wii
that-
is a shittier version of the Switch.
then the Switch was the Wii's version of the PlayStation 4
I don't know about that. I don't want to go so far as to claim that the Wii U is a PlayStation 4. The Wii U is a portable Wii failure version because it's not portable at all, and the Switch is literally the Wii U, a better version
Pretty
of Wii.
much.
That's it.
And the Switch Lite is pretty much like the PS Pro, right?
Something like that. I don't
Okay.
have either. I have a PSP before, and I don't have a Pro, but I've seen it, so I guess it's similar to that.
There's two games actually. There's Van Helsing,
But
which
I do not
came
want
out
to go
on
so
the
far as to
Game
say the Wii U is similar to the PS3 or any of that. But I guess in terms of the genre that it was released in, and yeah, I guess.
Okay. That's
So,
all right.
time frame, I mean.
Brett,
Yes.
Brett, the Van Helsing, which is the one I'm talking about, came out for the Game Boy and for the PlayStation 2 and the Game Boy Advanced.
Game Boy? What the fuck? Game Boy Advance is one thing, but why Game Boy?
And then
It came
there
I did not know it
was
came out on those either. I thought it would have
another
been
one
I thought
called
it
The
would've been on
Incredible
GameCube and two, but no.
Van Helsing on Steam.
Oh, I didn't know that. I only played the PS2 one.
League of Legends fucking style clone.
Oh, I only played the PS2 one that's based on the movie. I haven't played any other.
Yeah, I'm probably only gonna play the movie one because I don't really do overhead camera games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was third person.
Yep. That's the one I want to play.
Why?
Because sometimes I like to go all the way back to PlayStation 2 and play some games on PlayStation 4.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I do that a lot.
I'm currently playing.
I love retro games.
3.
It's weird to call PS2 retro at this point, but it is.
Oh, hold on. Would you consider PlayStation 3 retro?
No. No, because it's still in production. And not only that, it's too new. Not only that, it's too new.
True.
PlayStation 1
PS2
is retro.
Yes. I don't even like to consider I don't like to consider the PlayStation 1 or 2 retro. To me, retro is what I grew up with, but that's not true anymore.
NES.
Well, NES, yes.
Ah,
NES,
crap,
NES, Genesis, Saturn, Sega, Game Gear, Dreamcast, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, and the Advanced. I don't even consider the Advanced
Ah,
retro.
fuck.
But yeah, no, a lot of games that are no longer, a lot of consoles that are old enough and outdated that don't even work on HDMI are all retro. And I don't like to consider PS2 just because PS2's lifespan just died out several years back. And it's still very popular to this day. Retro to me, retro is games that are from like the 90s and early 80s and stuff. Or even to the early 2000s. Even then, I don't like to consider any console, home console a retro aside from the NES, NES, Genesis. Like Dreamcast, I don't even like to consider that retro.
Hey, King's Life.
I'm live. And I'm alive.
No.
Oh. I mean, I'm not either. I'm secretly dead.
I'm
Uh-oh.
sad.
Oh. I'm naked.
No, you're not.
Oh?
That's a bullshit lie.
Mercy
Unless you're
stalking
naked from the
me.
waist down. Unless you're naked from the waist down.
I mean,
Well, how would you know that? How would you know that?
Mercer, can I ask you this question? How do you know that my pants aren't skin?
True.
I could be wearing. I could be.
I can only
I could
see
be,
your head from the top down.
Well, how do you know that I'm not? How do you know that my hoodie's not skin?
Excuse me.
I mean,
Hell, I'll get naked too.
yay! Let's all
I'd
get
love to
naked.
see that.
Let's all get nude.
Why not?
Sausage party!
Mhm.
I want to find the stupid thing, but it won't let me. I'm a sausage party.
Oh, so you're just gonna X and Y? Yep.
Wait, we're all playing something, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm not playing anything. I'm just like listening to you guys talk.
I'm beating a perfumer with fire. Ow. Never mind. He's beating me with fire now.
Got hit.
He's making me smell good and burning me at the same time because he's a perfumer.
What the fuck?
It's an enemy that shoots powder and it explodes. Fucking dogs are everywhere. Where do I go for the stupid cow? Hey. Dog. Why are all dogs in these games so undead looking? They're all like bony as fuck.
Probably because they haven't eaten.
I mean, they all are. I mean, technically, all the enemies in these games are like dead, but the dogs just look malnourished.
Yeah, because no one's feeding them.
No wonder that's how they died. No, like these games always like I get it, and the characters are always dead. That's like the thing about it. Like the land is in the post-apocalyptic, and it's everything's falling apart and shit went south. Like one of the main story bosses literally became a gigantic snake.
Oh, cool.
Something like that. But yeah, like Dark Souls' lore is like the land is all post-apocalyptic and it's the land of fire is fading and they want to be able to revive it. And what that did originally was it brought prosperity and life, but it died out. And now they want to try to revive it or let it fade and bring in the Age of Dark, which is like the Age of Humanity. And then like each lore is a bit different, but it's similar to that for each one. I'm not sure Elden Ring lore too much, but it's no different really. It's kind of like the lords want to either bring prosperity or then they like fucked up and then shit went south and yada yada.
Huh.
Man, it's weird. Yeah, I'm big into Souls, but a lot of the lore is cryptic, so you read it from like item descriptions and enemy dialogue and a PC dialogue. You don't just sit there and the game doesn't just tell you everything by holding your hand. And a lot of my lore reading is from off of like there's a guy on YouTube called Vati Vidya who explains all of that. He like literally spends hours of his time just speaking in a sexy voice and just tells you all the lore.
I do need that sometimes.
I mean, yeah, his voice, man. I'm bisexual. I'm gonna admit this. He is. Anyway,
Aren't I? I'm bisexual.
I mean,
I know.
There's anything there. I'm sorry. There's like a lot of people I've read comments of. There are a lot of people that are like, man. A lot of people have questioned their sexuality because his voice is just. He has that nice YouTuber voice.
Is it like Southerner? Is it like Southerner?
It sounds Southerner, but it's also very deep. He's got a great accent, and it's very deep.
My
Yeah.
boyfriend is in voice chat.
I don't know. Like, I can't really say what his accent is. It's just deep. How you doing, Clutch? I'm doing well, Papa Clutch. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm looking for some cave that I'm having trouble finding. I'm also trying to find a burp.
I have a tip. Go to a mountain. You'll find one.
Yay! Helpful, actually. That might be helpful. There's a lot of mountains in this game. I would not be surprised. I'm also probably just blind, but like there's some areas that I'm trying to find. I'm just having trouble because of elevation. Because the spot that I want to get to is higher up or somewhere, and I'm just trying to find a way onto it. I'm trying to get down here and all here, but every time I go to this spot, which you would think would lead me to it, but nah, the elevation is actually up, not below. It's not a lower elevation; it's an upper elevation. So I got to find a way around and to get up there. And it looks like I can get there from here. But I don't. Like all this looks like it's a trench, but it's not. Like the elevation in this web map is not great. I'm bad at elevation and I'm bad at exploration.
Huh.
I'm also the kind of person who wants no help. My mod
Is it like Skyrim?
It's compared.
Enemy has
It's
appeared.
compared to Skyrim a lot. I've not
Really?
played. Yeah, I've not played a lot of Elder Scrolls. I've only played Oblivion and Morrowind, but a lot of Souls fans and Elder Scrolls fans do compare the two.
Yes. Yes.
Follow Brett on Twitch for me,
It's-
please.
So it is similar in terms of like RPG elemental combat, RPG elements and stuff, but I think the combat's drastically different. Also, what's with the breathing? Heavy breathing, please stop. Sorry, it's right in my ear.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Sorry.
No, it's all
sorry.
good. It's all good. It's all good. It's just right in my ear.
Yeah, that's my fan. My bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's actually very. It's like tickling my ear, and it's, yeah. I'm not trying to yell. It's all good. All good. What about Twitch there, Mercer?
I was telling Brady to follow you on Twitch.
Oh,
Ah,
all
thank
right.
you. I mean, I appreciate you. You don't have to if you're not a Twitch person, but if you are and you want to check out my channel, I greatly
If
appreciate
he
it.
watches my content, he'll probably
Oh, okay.
recognize this
Oh no, I
name.
didn't know. Okay, yeah. Is he like Reaper then? That he only watches you because he's a friend?
I don't know.
And I mean, you can't. If you're not into Twitch, don't worry too much about it. If you do enjoy Twitch and watch it regularly, I appreciate the love. Because I have a friend by the name of Irving, whose name is Reaper on Twitch. He will only watch and support me, and he doesn't even regularly do that, which is fine. I'm not like, yeah, I don't care. Like, but he's nice enough to do that for me though. We have played some Dark Souls together though.
Oh.
Me and him beat Dark Souls 3 finally. Woot. Whenever I get a hold of him, we're gonna be working on Bloodborne. That game's gonna take a while though, because there's a lot of hidden content in there. Bloodborne is the shortest one besides Sekiro, but there's the challenge dungeons that I fucking.
I kind of want to play State of Decay if I had it.
Ooh, I haven't played that game in a while.
I don't want to, but then again,
Yeah, yeah. See what I mean? This is how I am on Twitch. I have people who I give my viewers an option to request games, and stuff like Resident Evil and Borderlands and stuff. But it also like the reason why those are taking so long is because I have that moment where it's like I want to play this, but then I don't, and then I watch someone else on YouTube play something, and then I want to play that. So like I can go on YouTube. I can go on YouTube right now and look up Kingdom Hearts or something and be like, ooh, I want to play that, and then get into that.
I want to finally. Yes.
That Dead Rising game I was playing, Dead Rising 2,
Yes. Yes.
the reason why I am into it.
Murder.
Yeah, well that too, but that'd be me. I'm a big Dead Rising fan. He almost got me wanting to play Dead Rising. I was like, Mercer, we can only play on the weekends because he's gonna get me into that again, and I'm gonna be playing Dead Rising because once I'm into something, I don't want to play anything else.
Same.
Because I went from Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to Pokemon Arceus to this, and it came out, so I can't. Now I'm gonna be platinuming this, and I want to play, and then I'm gonna be moving back to Pokemon, which is gonna be a very jarring thing.
Nice Pokemon Platinum thing.
Oh yeah.
From Platinum.
I wish Nintendo would make a deal with PlayStation to put Pokemon on a console.
They did Switch.
I mean, yeah.
The Switch.
Yeah, but I want it on the PlayStation.
Yeah, but PlayStation is Sony. Mercer.
So, oh,
It's
okay.
not Nintendo. Nintendo
I said
is
I wish.
I know, but it's not gonna happen because Sony is not Nintendo.
Yeah, I wish.
That'd be the same. That'd be the same. That'd be the same as them. That'd be the same as games like. That'd be the same as them putting their main staples on other consoles, which some have, but they don't do that a lot.
Rockstar be owned by Sony and Xbox and Microsoft too, or
I'm
Not
not
their
sure if they're
own.
owned by. I think Rockstar itself is its own company, which is why they're on multiple consoles.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
Like Nintendo is a company, but it's also the company that made the console. Same with Sony. Like Bloodborne is an exclusive to PS4 only. It is not released on anything, while other Souls games are on everything.
Right.
Because Sony wanted an exclusive, so Bloodborne will never be on anything else. Which sucks, because Bloodborne is my favorite of them, even though it's the shortest one. But yet, Pokemon is exclusive to Nintendo because not only is it owned by Nintendo, it's Game Freak is the one that made it. Supply, what's up?
But that could happen if you mod it on with a PS4.
Probably could, yeah. Not much. Well, I'm glad. How is your game there, Mr. Supply? So, wait, are you still here in chat there, Supply, or are you just bored and typing? Supply,
Yes.
the Supply is funny like that, and I love you, man. go check out Supply if you.
I pulled
Go-
the U today and I shouted Brett out in his own chat.
Both annoy me. I love you both for that. You both.
Oh.
No, that you both
You're
are goofy,
welcome.
and that's why I would. That's why I never once was pissed off at Supply with this whole issue that we just had. Like I knew I didn't think we were gonna recover, but I knew I was not mad at you. I was just like, you know what, Supply and me are very similar. We're gonna butt heads.
You're
Yeah,
Beavis, I'm Butthead.
Yes.
Oh.
I need TP for my
Any-
bubble.
Like,
That's Beavis, I know, but still.
Supply. Do you want me to add you back to the Facebook, GC?
For anyone who's into Animu, go check out Supply. He is playing Tokyo Ghoul. He is kicking some asshole, or getting his asshole kicked. Either way, I just see him slashing a bunch of.
Either way, I'm trash at this game.
Yeah, beat 'em ups. I'm not great at either. It's like a hack and slash beat 'em up. I'm not great at those games either. But it looks stupid
like
fun.
Demon Slayer. A
Huh?
lot like Demon Slayer.
Oh, is
I
there a
thought
Demon
you-
Slayer game that's
I-
very hack and slashy beat 'em up?
Yep.
I
that's-
thought you said
that's-
Slayer. I'm like, I know who that is.
Yeah. Demon Slayer is another interesting show. Yeah, he's playing. That's what the combat style looks like. It's like a hack and slash because he's using a sword, but it's also beat 'em up because it's got combos. I'd imagine. It also reminds me of the Naruto fighting game.
Shippuden.
Slayer's how.
Yeah,
Are
the
you talking about
Naruto Ninja Storm.
Strikers?
Yeah, the Ninja Storm games. It reminds me very much of that.
I thought you were talking about Shinobi Strikers.
No. Oh God, no. That's a pure fighting game. Well, it's just the combat reminds me of a beat 'em up similar to that, but it also has a sword. I'm not sure if you can change characters or if you have set characters or what, but
I take it. I
Yeah.
can't do Japanese, unfortunately.
I mean, arigato.
Undertale. That! Get me out of here. I'm gonna die. Ah! Defeat Naki.
Bakaryuha. I know a few attacks in Inuyasha. Kaze no Kizu is Wind Scar. Bakaryuha is the Backlash Wave. And then Sit Boy, Aswati.
You
In
know how they
Inu,
built it? Jeez,
in-
put him through.
and well, several. And Inu is dog, and Yasha is basically just sword. Well, Yasha is a name of a sword in PSO, so that's why I assumed it's that. But yeah, Inu means dog, and then Oswati means sit. Sit, Oswati. Sit, boy. Ow. Bitch. I mean, accurate. I just killed a dog, so accurate. I'm not necessarily sure the gender, but still.
Oh.
The dog bit me, so I called it a bitch.
Fuck you, bitch. You ain't come reinforcements for shit.
Exactly. I mean, there was like 3 dogs, so accurate.
True. Oh, you
Damn
can't
it,
just
they call
them alive.
reinforcements.
Speaking of
Sorry, I
dogs,
get gruesome.
I love my dog. My dog is so cute. His name's Beauregard.
Oh.
He's a Schnauzer.
Is his
poodle.
name Blue?
No, my dog's name is Beau. Beauregard. He's a Schnauzer poodle. A schnoodle. Technically called a toy schnoodle because he's very tiny. Very tiny. He's so cute. He is brown. He's also... My previous dog was the same breed, and his name was Maverick. My name was I was named after a Texas actor named Brett Maverick. My dog was shit from Texas. I asked my dog for my birthday.
My middle
I got him on September 29th. My birthday is the
My
4th
middle
of that
n-
month.
Funny thing, my middle name is the capital of Texas.
You think your middle name's the capital of Texas? Wait, Houston?
No, Austin.
Oh,
Austin's
yeah,
the
that's right.
capital of
Austin,
Texas.
Texas. That's right. Yeah, you could show my ignorance is horrible. I only said Houston because Houston's a bigger city than I'm used to being.
Most
That's right.
people
No, it is
believe it's
Austin.
Dallas.
No, it is Austin. You're right. I derped and I was like Houston because Houston is like a bigger name to me. You're right.
Most people
Like
derp at that and
Chicago,
think it's
kind of like
Dallas.
how Spring. No, it's I consider it like Chicago's not the name. It's Springfield, but Like, Chicago to me is a bigger name. But no, it's like, Illinois is Springfield. But, like, yeah, no, I completely derped. I was like, yeah, that's right. No, it's not. It's Austin. I know it was something ton, and I was like, because Austin to me is something that's more known, like, more said. Like, that's why I was like, no, Chicago to me feels like it should be, because it's a bigger mentioned thing. Plus, well, I live right outside of it. Like, my hometown, you can see the skyline of it. It's like 20, 30-minute drive without traffic. Also dangerous. I hate dogs in these games. Like, why? The moment I get stun locked, it's over. Like, they just brought me down to half health and I didn't even hit a single one of them. And they die in one fucking hit. Like, I fucking hate how this game just... Some things are just too slow in this. Like, I don't mind using a greatsword, but I've never had problems with shit. Oh, this hat is too new, man. I have not worn any of my hats, because they're all loot crate based, because they're all anime related stuff. So I don't wear them that much. I also have my own merch. Oh my god, I'm just running around the same area. I've been doing this for the fucking 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm just trying to find a spot, the stupid thing, but I don't want to know, because I don't want people to... I don't want help.
I killed him, finally.
I've already had help. I've already had a stupid player join in and fight a boss for me, and it pissed me the fuck on.
On?
Yeah, it's better to be pissed off than pissed on. So they pissed me on.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I've been pissed on.
Oh, I technically so have I when I was drunk. I woke up I woke up the next day naked, and apparently my friend told me he peed on me. We were all drunk, don't ask.
Wait, okay.
I don't know either. I woke up naked on my couch. Apparently I passed out in my bathroom, meaning someone pulled me off of that, or either that or I woke up drunk and walked to the freaking front room. All I know is I woke up with my underwear off. I don't question it. And then I was told later that I was peed on.
That sounds like a Thursday afternoon.
A lot of my drinking was underage on top of it. Like,
don't worry, I smoked pot at 18.
No, I mean, I still smoke weed. I'm just stating, like, I did not do much drink. I don't do much drinking. I do a lot of weed, but a lot of my drinking with my friends were underage because I moved away in my later 20s to Pennsylvania. I'm from Illinois, so like I barely drank at all, and so yeah, all my drinking and like my coke, I've done coke, I've done mushrooms, I've done heroin. I snorted it. For anyone who cares, I never shot.
I don't care.
No, I'm just saying, for anyone who's like, oh no, you've done heroin, I snorted it. Done it once. I've done, yeah, coke, heroin, meth. No, I didn't do meth. I didn't mean to say that. Mushrooms. Drank. I've done Robitussin, both drink and pill form. I've experimented. I'm not a druggie, but I've experimented.
Can you stop, you damn asshole?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I mean, I smoked cigarettes, but that was
Oh,
really
well, yeah, I was
about
about to
it.
say, I keep forgetting that tobacco is a drug, nicotine is a drug, but when I mean drugs, I mean the hard shit, yeah. I also smoke tobacco out of a pipe, so there's that. I've also, yeah, can't really think of anything else I've done. Oh, I got you tabbed up, I'm relaxing for the night. I appreciate you, Elvis! I can't drop myself bits, don't know why I accidentally clicked that. Excuse me. There's your shout out, Elvis. And trust me, I did notice. I've been talking here, so my brain is divided. I normally don't have like 50 million people in my head.
I only have 3 in my head at a time. I like gay jokes. Oh. No, I'm gay. I'm sorry.
No, I'm bisexual.
Oh, cool.
Dude, hey, dude. Look, dude. I had a girl who was like, if you were a girl and you liked guys or whatever, blah, and I was like, okay, well, I named off people. She told them, and one of my friends who passed away, God rest his soul, called me a faggot. And ever since then, I've been pushed into the closet for the longest time. Supply
I don't
knows,
mind.
Mercer knows, my buddy Zero knows, but like there was the few personal friends like Reaper and my buddy Irving and my buddy Tom only know because of other means. My buddy Irving found it on me, like porn. And then my friend Zero or Tom knows because I told my ex-girlfriend once and she ran out the room screaming and then she decided to tell her best friend, which was dating my best friend.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, my ex too is a whore, like slut. She like would fuck gangs and shit. So there was also a dude who spread AIDS rumors about me. So this girl is literally fucked, like bad. Like she was like my first love. She took my virginity and everything. She was not my first girlfriend, but she was my first like real love. Like I
Aw.
had sex with her, I fell in love with her, and she, me and her only dated for a